Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. I wanted to record a video to talk about last week and getting all that work done and what to expect for this week. So first off, all of your grades for last week are now up to date. So this is a good time since this is only the second week of this class for you to go check out what I've said, right? Especially if you lost any points. It's a really good time to go look and see why. I've given comments to all of you, I believe on everything, which isn't going to always be the case. But I wanted to in the beginning here to make sure that you know exactly how I think you're doing and if what you're doing is what I'm looking for. So make sure to check those out. Some of you lost points for things like maybe your answers for the theory work, not demonstrating that you read the chapter or demonstrating that you didn't read the chapters. So that's something I want to make sure you notice. We don't have theory work due now for 2 weeks, but it'll be due next week. So yeah, make sure that you're on track with those. When I ask you guys to like read this or watch that, it is of course up to you whether or not you're going to do that. This class is remote though, so literally nothing is here that I'm forcing you to do, right? It's all stuff I'm like, hey, do this. So when you get a chance to demonstrate that you did do the thing, like when I ask you a question directly for something from the textbook or whatever, make sure that you show that you read it. That's important. It's also important because I'm having you read this stuff for good reasons, right? So last week you had some work about how public speaking started, what's valuable about it, what looks hard to you, and ethics, things like that. So if you missed all that, the chapters are still there. You can go read them. But now let's jump into week number 2. So first off, my point about week number 1 was go check your grades. If you see any mistakes, please let me know. But also, it'll help you understand what to do from here on out and what I'm looking for. So now for week 2, all the instructions, I'm sure you've noticed already in my class, I have typed out so much instructions in this class to try and just guide you through what's happening. That's my hope. So for week 2, the first thing let's do is your week 2 theory discussion, and that is due, I believe, when is it? Tomorrow. So it's a discussion. So first you do your initial post, and then you want to comment, right? So make sure that you get that done, and let me know if you have any questions about any of it. The other things that's more important are your you have speeches due this week. So every other week there's going to be speeches due. This time you have 2 smaller assignments to turn in, 2 separate videos. Almost the rest of them always it's just one. But because this first one is a couple of things, small things combined, that's why there's 2 assignments. So make sure that you submit. You practiced last week's submitting videos, and everybody who submitted a video, it worked. So use that same method or try something different. If you run into a wall with submitting your videos in this class, an easy way to do it is to upload it to YouTube and then give me a link. And you can set it so that in YouTube, other people can't see it. You can have it as unlisted or private even. As long as you give me the link, it'll work. So those are options besides uploading the direct video. I mean, like the file, that works too. But so looking at the assignments, you have the elevator pitch and you have the interview. You click on those assignments. They have detailed instructions on what you should be covering, what you should be doing. So make sure you follow those. And those are due this weekend. So I want you to let me know between now and then if you have any questions about what's due, right? Because if we get to the actual weekend and you just then try and tackle it and then you go, oh no, I don't get this, then that's a problem. So I just want to make sure, start working on this ASAP. You have all week to work on it. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, this first assignments shouldn't be too huge. They're mostly graded on just did you do them. I won't be looking for specific elements just yet. I'll be looking for did you get it done? Did you actually accomplish the thing I asked you to do? And that's this entire week. Let me see, nothing else, right? Yep, there's some material at the end of Module 2 that are like helpful things, like a video about what to do at a recruitment fair in case you want to go to those. A lot of students, my students, go to those. So job fairs, they'll be them probably on campus. So, oh, the other thing I wanted to mention, there's an extra credit assignment this week, and that is to visit the school's speech center. So we have a huge speech center here that's staffed, and people can actually help you with your speeches at. It's amazing. Like, I teach at several schools, and nobody else has anything like this. This is very unique to Highline. So since you have access to that, I'll give you extra credit if you go visit them. But then also, I want you to visit them before every single speech you give. And I will, 1, give you extra credit, but 2, you'll do better. So I just want to remind you, that resource is there on campus. You should use it. There's extra credit available this week for just stopping by and saying hi. Anyway, let me know if you have any questions about any of this. I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys' first speeches. Again, just give them a shot. These are graded on did you complete them or not. So just do them and do your best. The important part is your reflections afterwards. Next week, you'll be reflecting on how you did. And that's a big important part of your learning, the experience and then your reflection on the experience, those two combined. So let me know if you have any questions about any of this. I'm here. My office hours are on Tuesdays, so that was earlier today. So if you have any questions, always stop by those. And if you need to talk to me at a time where I don't have office hours, just let me know. And I'll set up a meeting with you just alone, you and me, through Zoom. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions about any of this. I'm excited to see those speeches. And yeah, see you guys there.